Hey, hi, hello. The audio of this episode is not great. We were using 2 mics and we were troubleshooting and didn't quite work out well. The audio has been cleaned up as much as possible and we will ensure that this won't happen again. Enjoy the episode. Last time on Magical Miss, Willa and Izzy immediately take Sam under their wing. Izzy gets stuck on the ski lift with Sam, and Willa got stuck snowboarding with Obadiah Schwartz, but she ended up wiping the floor with him and calling him old, so that's worth it. Izzy spotted the monster that is potentially responsible for the fox she saw earlier. It's a weird humanoid jelly creature, and it seems to be looking for something. Willa spotted it last minute and casted a shield around a building the monster was rifling around in. Daisy ended up getting sick, so Izzy went to check up on her. She found the same bite marks on Daisy just like the fox and texted Willa to come in and heal her. Willa successfully restores Daisy just after running into Caleb. It's time to grab your scarves. We ain't letting no vampire jelly man bite anyone's necks today. Welcome to Magical Miss.
You get Daisy feeling better, and she kind of like leans her head against you. She said she didn't remember anything that was going on, but she looks at kind of her watch, and to you, Izzy is like, not that I don't love that you're here, and like it's just us and Willa.
Yeah.
Hi.
Sorry, she does have the healing.
No, yeah, I get it. That's cool, but I do have to get ready for this thing because
You just got like just your thing. You could sleep in if you want.
Yeah, play the sick card. Technically, you were earlier.
And you can sneak off with us.
Yeah.
Party.
Yeah.
she chuckles and she goes, "That's a lovely thought, but I've left Benny alone with both of them too long."
Izzy kind of like grimaces. She's like, yeah. You can handle it, right? I know you need to go help them out. But if you see weird things happening during your party, that's our signal that we're trying to get you out. To sneak you off for like an hour. So somewhere halfway through the party, I'm gonna try and steal you.
Daisy looks incredibly touched and she just hugs you.
So just go along with it. I'm still not sure what our plans are going to end up being. I just don't want anyone to get fired.
Yeah.
That's...
Because the only plan we've come up with probably would result in someone at the stack getting fired.
I mean,
Like,
that's the challenge you have.
what? Oh no, what happens if the power went out? Terrible.
I mean, that wouldn't be too bad, but then I think that was probably the best thing to not. You know what? If the power goes out, sneak back to our room. There we go.
Oh yeah, it's whatever room number we have. It's this one.
Roll to convince someone.
Can I have advantage because she should be rapidly in love with it?
You can have advantage, but you haven't said the L word yet.
She really likes me?
He liked you with
hard
a
like
capital L.
It was a 6 if it mattered. We shouldn't count. I'm gonna drop on the ground, even though I want to keep it. Either that's a 9 or possibly 10.
It's an emotional.
Emotional, then just 9.
Mm-hmm.
She smiles and she goes, I'm really thankful that...
Just for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just for a little bit, or just like at the very like maybe like halfway through the party, and then we can sneak back.
Or like maybe by the end of the party when people are starting to file
And then your parents are all
out.
just, when do your parents
Stop
talk
paying
more
attention
to other people and stop paying attention to you?
Oh, once...
That sounds so bad. I'm so sorry.
No, seriously, like, it's gonna be a lot easier once they, do the whole cake and presents thing. The whole plan is to do, like, traditional birthday party tonight, and then tomorrow is a soiree, and then Sunday is, brunch and après-ski.
Me as a player needs to write this down.
Birthday party?
Yes, so it's traditional birthday party on Friday. Saturday is like soiree. And then Sunday is brunch and après ski. So it's like after skiing.
Snacks.
It's like snacks, hors d'oeuvres, cozy by the fire. Everybody's in sweaters and little fur.
It's a cozy
headpieces.
person's dream.
Okay. Okay, we have a good schedule. Okay.
No wonder you brought like 10,000 different outfits. I didn't know there was gonna be a fucking soiree attached to this whole thing.
Izzy kind of rolls around and is like, I packed for you because I knew you would love us. You only have something you can wear.
I'm going to this party. Technically, I wasn't invited. And I don't think your parents believe in +1s.
I mean, if there are enough of their friends here, you could probably just like sidle in unnoticed and
Except both of your parents now know what Willa looks like.
Yeah. And
damn it.
can't exactly hide all of this.
I mean, you can also always dress cute and just hang out with Caleb.
Caleb's gonna be in the party.
He would leave for you.
Honestly, he would. And then it wouldn't end up with, you know, my mom trying to tell me all about how great he is and how we should get back together.
Can you please steal him?
That's a good idea.
Steal him away.
Around her.
Okay. Mission now.
+1 side quest.
Just a little like exclamation
Keep
point.
them away from dates
That just-
so they're not put together forcefully.
Yep.
Izzy and you are uncomfortable.
Yep. Okay. Oh, I can do that, no problem.
Perfect.
There we go.
Well, he's waiting for me at the cafe, so you guys do whatever you guys want to do. I'm gonna dip. Bye.
Yeah, Willa, that sets the mood so well. Thank you.
Just flaming red and step back on your heels away.
Well, to be honest, Daisy, Izzy has been wandering around trying to find you this whole time, but we didn't know that you were sick. She was worried half to death, stranded on a ski lift. So, man,
It's fine. We got down.
you told me Sam was talking about bugs.
They needed to talk about things to not be distracted by how hot they were in the air because they don't like heights.
You see Daisy grins and she goes, wait, Benny invited them?
Yeah,
What?
we saw them at lunch
Okay.
with the soup.
So I know we talked a little bit earlier about possibly how often leads of a play get together.
Mm-hmm.
Is this what's happening? Is the party like them? Is there a possibility?
I mean, it seems like it, but I mean, it's been weird. Benny's been taking it slow. He doesn't usually take things slow like this.
True.
Hmm.
I mean, the first time I ever met him, he basically asked me out on a date. Also trying to figure out if I was matchable or not, but that's different.
Well, okay, we have two missions now. Get Sam and Benny together, and then your whole other better party.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so after presents of your birthday, we can probably start.
Let's flicker.
We should be able to.
Okay. Or the light stim.
If the lights dim, should I just swoon into your arms?
Willa's dipping out of this.
I mean, that could be a thing, and then we could just say that you're sick again, and I can just take you out.
Oh, poor sick little Daisy. And she kind of like over dramatizes and like,
Maybe you shouldn't have healed you, and then I can just take care of you while you were sick.
no, I'm glad that I'm better. I don't know what that was. And she kind of like touches her neck where the bite marks were. She goes, I don't know what that was.
I don't know, maybe just overexhaustion from skiing? Can that be a thing? Do you ski or snowboard?
I mean, I do both, but I prefer snowboard.
Is it kind of like tough and just sits back? She's like, you just said, Willa, skiing is so much fun. You have a lot more control over everything.
No, it's not. She's like,
Leave me alone.
I'm telling you, hey, this is a very echoey cabin. I can hear you. And then the front door finally slams.
It's just like pure red. She's like, I love her. God damn it.
Yeah. So are we alone now?
I mean, I'm assuming your parents are still out and Benny's out and that you don't have a secret butler that's just hiding in the closet. But yeah, I think we are.
I mean, to my knowledge, no.
Arthur jumps out from a wardrobe.
Surprise.
And your parents haven't put secret cameras around here to monitor what you're doing?
Oh no, this is the family home. This is, you
Okay,
know.
good. I double checked, but I thought maybe there could be a secret one I missed.
Daisy just like loses it. She's like,
blame me?
no, I can't. There's plenty of surveillance around the whole resort that they don't find it necessary in here.
Fair. Okay, now I have to track down all the cameras and make sure that they're not on when we try and sneak you and Benny back to our room. Also, I think Sam's gonna be invited. We can get the dog.
Oh. I think that'll work. Yeah. I mean, the scenes that we've done together, they're pretty chill.
Well, I'm gonna let you get ready. If you need to, I have to get ready. And also, I don't want to exactly be discovered here by your parents. I already don't have a good impression of being with your parents at the moment. At least your dad. You can call it my handshake week. Like a dead fish.
She rolls her eyes and is like,
handshake. Will is just able to crush my fingers. She's so much stronger than me. But I mean,
Daisy holds out her hand and is like, all right, show me what you got.
Oh,
Is this physical again?
or is that a persona? Because business.
Roll emotional.
Oh. 5 and a 3.
This time.
You shake her hand going in for business, but then it just turns out to be holding hands.
Well, this isn't much of a handshake, but I don't mind.
Daisy stepped closer and like rested her forehead against yours. And she just stands there just very, very gently. It's just like, I'm really glad you're here.
I'm glad too. I'm sorry this weekend isn't exactly what she wants, but I'll try to make it happy.
Hey, you know, you only turn 18 once, right?
Unless you're one of those really rich kids that keep turning 18. What? You've seen the movies, haven't you? I swear there was someone at Carbondale that like kept turning 16 even though last year she was already 16. Do you remember that?
The super, super sweet 16.
Yeah. She's turned 16 3 times now.
Well, because every time she is trying to get back at her parents because they didn't give her a quinceañera, even though she's not Latinx.
I was about to say I don't know. Her parents were, but then again, I didn't want to assume
Oh no.
anything here. Really?
Oh yeah.
Does she know what a quinceañera is?
She just thought it was going to be another party burst.
Yeah,
We got invited to all of them, but Lucinda said no because it would be bad form on our family.
Is it quinceañera when you turn 15 though?
Yes. Just dumb rich white people?
You know, I think that really makes sense for them. That really makes sense for them. That checks out. That checks out.
You start to hear footsteps coming down the hall.
Huh?
This is a walk of shame.
You're making me sneak out your window? And then like Izzy goes, stop that! And he's like, I'm going.
I mean, if you're going to steal me away, you got to get used to this.
Can I steal you away now?
All right now.
Okay, I'll see you later. I'll be the one dressed.
I was. You head out the window and you hear Daisy go, I wasn't gonna doubt that.
And you just hear this like little giggle as she kind of like descends down whatever back alleyway that she is, like shrouded in shadows and just like.
Roll me a be vigilant check.
Oh shit!
Oh shit. Girl, do not be attacked by a monster. Do not be
It's a
6 and a
10.
Beautiful.
Yep, you kind of scale the wall out. It's not super high up. And you crunch down your boots into the snow on the outside, and you feel an urge to kind of look up. And on the roof, kind of like over, you see kind of just the frame of what looks to be like a fish-like head. Like you see that there's like almost like a fin coming out of the top of this humanoid fish-like scaly head, and it just kind of scuttles back.
Angler?
Following?
Angler fishman?
Fish head with human man with male body.
I didn't know this was H.P. Lovecraft.
Reverse mermaid.
I didn't know these were. I didn't know we had.
You know what? It must fucking make sense. It is Mariana.
So is the rest of the Innsmouth family involved here? Like the fish head people or what? Like Cthulhu, anybody?
Figure that out.
Jesus. And you're gonna follow this monster while I go talk to my boyfriend number 2. Because Josh is boyfriend number 1.
Is that just because you knew him first?
Yeah.
Or you like him?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the world, Josh is like washing dishes and he goes, huh. And then goes back.
Boyfriend number 2. Nothing's been confirmed
Yep.
for the
Quote
audience.
unquote. But yeah, we can skip over to you and Caleb. You see that he's in the cafe and he's just sipping on a bev. It looks like he got a hot chocolate for you.
Aw.
And it's like sitting there with like the whipped cream and a little chocolate syrup on top and everything. It's very fancy looking.
Aw.
And he waves you over.
Yay! I go over to the table and I take a seat next to him with the hot cocoa, and I'm like, "There's a cinnamon stick in here?"
Oh, I didn't know you would want one, but I can grab one.
No, that's okay.
No. And he's already up.
Okay. I already had 4 in my other one. But I like to have a little spice.
He comes back with 2 cinnamon sticks and he kind of like holds them both out and goes, I don't know exactly where these would go best.
Just throw them in there. Dog. Good.
Another like he plays basketball.
She takes Big Sippy.
Big sippy.
And then she's like, okay, Caleb, I'm on a mission.
Okay.
I need to steal you away. For
He blushes and he's like, oh, do you?
yeah, not right now. It's later when the party happens. Because
Yeah, that's only in a few hours.
yeah, so what Izzy and I are planning to do is actually sneak the twins out and actually give them a party that they actually like. So, I need you to come with me because I need to set up the room and stuff for like decorations and stuff. And also, so Daisy's mom doesn't keep on throwing you at her.
That's appreciated. Roll to convince someone with advantage.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
Even if he's in like
Using capital L light.
Oh. Oh, you said with advantage, right?
yes, please. Oh, thank God.
Oh, hell yeah, that's a 12. That's a straight up
He's
12.
like, oh, I'd be happy to. You know, that'd be great.
Perfect.
Do we need to? I mean, I don't really think I'll be missed too much. Like, my parents aren't able to make it.
Well, it's just you?
Yeah. That's why I drove myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
You could just hang out.
My dad's out in Shanghai and my mom's out in Iceland right now. So
Whoa.
yeah.
Huh. Are they usually always, like, off on business trips?
Oh no, this was just unfortunately really. Well, my dad's on business, but my mom's going to visit her family.
She has family in Iceland.
Yeah.
Cool.
I thought for a second, is she the one from Iceland?
Oh, well, perfect. This is also good because I am not tall enough to touch the ceilings even if I stand on a chair to hang up the streamers.
No, you're not.
So this is good. This is good.
I'd be happy to help.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I kind of left Izzy with Daisy, so I don't know what they're doing right now. So, like, we can just...
Aren't they dating?
Not officially, but it's heavily implied. It's implied,
Well,
but
good
it's...
for them.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
It's trying to make it an extra special day. Well, I mostly wanted to make it extra special for Izzy because she's going to try to officially ask her out probably during this weekend.
Which you guys know that their birthday truly is on Saturday.
Okay.
Yep. So
Okay.
like midnight tonight is when they turn 18.
Okay. All right. But yeah.
Izzy's goal is totally to keep them past midnight so she can truly wish Daisy a happy birthday.
Oh, that's cute.
It's not to be that person when it's 12, when it's like 11:59 and then 12 o'clock, you're just like,
Give a little birthday kiss.
figure out your own little
working on it, okay? But oh yeah, she then remembers George in the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, being a creep and trying to.
Yeah, so I like look at Caleb. I'm like, did you know George is here?
Oh yeah,
Was he invited to the party?
unfortunately.
Yeah, I really don't like him.
Everybody's got their faults.
No, he was weird with me in the elevator, like weird.
You see Caleb's face kind of like, his eyes darken a little bit, and like his smile is still there, and he goes, "You what?"
Kind of weird. I did threaten to knock him on his ass,
He
but
takes your hand across the table and goes, "Weird how? Tell me in excruciating detail."
whoa, scary Caleb. She basically like just goes over like what he said to her, like if you're tired of kissing Caleb McCartney, I'm pretty sure some of the other guys, blah 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 blah, and it was on the lines of that. I was so close to punching him in the elevator, but there would be witnesses on the camera.
He takes in a breath and lets it out slowly. And you see him take a sip of his cocoa, and he smiles and goes, "I'll be sure to talk to him about that."
Can you? I so want to down when he talks to him.
Me too. I want to be. Kumiko can be our fly on the wall and just watch.
The spider on the wall.
Spider on the wall.
Thank you.
Yeah. She can be just a little fly.
Kumiko somewhere is like,
Ooh, I sense there's drama.
I love Kumiko's a little drama queen. She's like, I can't.
She's like, this is the good stuff.
She just knows.
The real life is so much better than TV because you don't actually know what's happening.
but you see that Caleb looks a little perturbed.
I didn't mean to like broach it like that, but I just suddenly remembered his annoying ass face. And I had to tell someone else about it.
You see Caleb goes, "I mean, that's very strange that he did that because as far as I know, he and Vanessa are still dating."
That's what I was thinking. So he's crazy. That's what he is.
Yeah, and you know he hasn't really been pulling his weight in practice recently.
I was wondering why he was on the swim team.
I mean, he's fairly good at breaststroke.
That's debatable.
I know. You've got your favorites. Which, speaking of less good swimmers, how's Josh doing?
Listen, man, you can't keep on roasting him.
You see him go back to his normal smiley self, and he goes, but you have to admit it is pretty fun.
Well, to be honest, I haven't seen you in action swim before. I've never been to a Carbondale Diamante game because I kind of avoid those like the plague because I don't like people. But all I know is that Josh swims good. Okay, so
I swim great.
All this talking of you swimming great is hearsay. So.
Well, and he goes, I'm bummed out that the lake is all frozen over. I would have shown you some of my moves.
Hypothermia isn't great either.
But are you here to keep me warm?
Well, I keep sipping her. She's like, God damn it.
Was that too much?
More sipping.
Because I don't want to, I'm not pressuring you either way. You know that, right?
No, I get it. And if you were pressuring me, I would very much tell you.
Okay. Thank you. And thank you for telling me about George.
Yeah.
That's troubling.
Yeah. Are there any other Carbondale swim boys here besides George so I know to avoid them like the plague?
I mean, Jack should be coming, and I think Harrison was too.
I don't know, Harrison. Well, yeah, okay.
No, Harrison's pretty okay. He's really quiet and he doesn't swim very well, but he does his best.
Good to know you have all types of skill levels for your team.
He smiles and goes, I mean, someone has to do stuff, right? He's better at diving than swimming, honestly. But we don't really have a diving team.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of like everything. I feel like diving, like you would still.
Diving's like half the
one
team.
Person they could still dive.
I didn't pay attention to the diving team when we were in swim, but
It's the only thing to really watch when
yeah.
you know.
Well, we were just eating our pistachios on the bench.
Just eating pistachios, just vibing.
Yeah, we're just chilling. But so we got a few hours to kill. Is there anything want to do? We can't use the ski hills though, because
Yeah, they're closed.
yeah, which sucks.
Do you want to go to the arcade?
Yes,
He smiles and extends a hand.
I take his hand.
Throw it back to when you hit him with the door
Yep.
in the arcade.
We can recreate the moment we first met. We just gotta find a door.
Ooh. He goes, I mean, I'd love to, but I'd love to not get smacked with a door again.
Yeah.
Let's get a choice in that matter.
I just hope you improved your laser tag game.
Now that I've been practicing.
We'll find out. And while we're walking around, I just want to do a quick scope around to make sure that no monster is like lurking behind a windowsill. It's mental. 9?
Yep. You do not see anything.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you see that Caleb is kind of looking at you and is like, "What's wrong? Are you okay? What are you looking for?" And he puts an arm around you and is like, "If George comes around, I'll make sure that I keep you safe."
Yeah, that's thanks, Caleb.
No problem.
Thanks. She's like, I mostly need to protect you. But
It's like, yeah, you are gonna be helpful, sir.
yes, thank you. The one who got knocked over with by a girl who is like so much shorter than you.
So that was a heavy door.
It
I
was-
don't know what to tell you. It was a heavy door.
He's a little off balance by the beauty you could see.
Yeah, he was just so taken aback.
So scandalous.
Wow.
Ooh.
I mean, your face when she said big green eyes, pretty green eyes, you're like, oh,
Yep.
it's still my fucking face.
Just still so good because I was like, I just need to introduce the rival swim team, and then you were like, I'm in love with it.
Like, all right. I love her. Just like, oh, cute boy. Rival to drop.
You're like, yes,
Gimme.
we're going to take this,
Cute boy, green eyes. Yes, please.
add this to the drama soup.
Add to cart.
Yeah. Quantity times 1 million.
Izzy, what are you doing to keep tabs on this creature that like kind of scoped back?
Probably like keeping myself in shadows. I'm probably not gonna transform.
Okay.
I mean, granted, it doesn't help because I can't fly.
Yes, you can.
Can I?
You got
Can I take flying?
you multi-classed into the idol so you can fly. That's why you have wings, sister.
I did. That is what I did. That makes sense. Okay, so yes. So maybe I do like slowly transform, keep in shadows, and just like suddenly like fly either like over it just to kind of like keep myself more obscure from it. And I would like to try my best to like track it and keep a surveillance on it as I go. Or even just to see kind of like what it might, or just to watch it as it's kind of like trying to like
Roll me a glimpse the truth there.
Maybe it has a lair and we can just trap it in its lair so it doesn't come out.
So the thing I don't get is why Glimpse the Truth is not fucking mystical. That's one thing I don't get. Technically, Glimpse
It's a
the Truth is
mental. What?
Well,
What's your?
Glimpse the Truth is essentially like an investigation check in
Yeah.
D&D. And then Be Vigilant is like if something is a little more dangerous.
I have a +1 to that, so 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you.
Do not get hurt. Do not get stranded in a snowbank.
I have an idea about how Izzy is going to be throughout all of it. It's going to be
Oh.
something.
I'm gonna give you new and useful information to gather.
Okay.
You kind of see that this creature like was a little translucent, but you see it comes like fully into view, and you can see it from head to toe now. And it is a kind of like opaquely translucent, like you can see through it, but it has a physical form. It is a bipedal, man-shaped thing
With a fish head.
with a fish head.
Is there any difference from when I saw it initially to now of why it would... Is it like more like solid or is it still translucent?
It's still pretty translucent, but
Okay.
you see it touches something else, and you see that come into being, and it is another one of these fishmen, but you see that there's a little bit of red inside it, and it transfers a little to the other one, and you see both of them have a little bit of red inside them, and they kind of nod and then go down the other side of the building.
Well, considering that I saw Daisy get fucking bitten in the neck like a goddamn vampire, I will try my best.
it's spooky music time.
Yeah.
I will try my best to continue to follow them. And kind of just keep seeing where they go. Regardless of time, I will probably try to continue to follow them until I cannot.
Okay.
Be careful. Please be careful.
Roll that keep your wits about you.
Okay.
That's a 1 and a 6.
Let's keep your wits.
That
Mental.
is a persona.
So, oh.
Oh, so
Oh.
that's better. 9.
Okay. So you're gonna get a choice here. You can follow them to where they're going
Mm-hmm.
and be late for the party. Or you can let them go into kind of the woods and still make it in time to help
Follow
set
them
up.
be late. I
Okay.
didn't know what the second one was gonna be, but I wanted the
Ooh.
first one.
No problem.
Gonna send Willa into a panic, but okay. Because you got no magical girl phone on you.
Really understood what the magical girl phone was when we transformed.
It's just a phone that stays with the physical person.
That, by the way.
Remember, I went to the phone store and I got like a broke ass phone.
Is that really what happened?
Yeah.
That was like ages ago.
Yeah, and I like
I still forgot like how it happened. I just know that you got like a magical girl phone, but I thought it was legit just a Google number. Text Josh. And here's Lou's number.
Like,
But just text
it's like-
Josh and bamboozle him.
it's kept in the magical girl fanny pack that stayed with the magical girl outfit.
Which I'm sorry, but I have not seen any art of this fanny
Yeah,
pack.
where's the fanny pack?
It's invisible because it doesn't match the color.
It's invisible. Oh my god.
It doesn't match the color scheme because it's purple, pink, and green.
You know what? The fanny pack being invisible on top of all.
No, it's under her skirt. She's wearing shorts under the dress.
18.
We don't. Okay, rule number 1 about magical girl costumes: you never question the logicalness about it.
It kind of just floats in the.
Sailor Moon doesn't have pockets, and she has so many sticks and rods that come out of nowhere.
I feel like it has like a little cosmic type going along with her. We literally carry Stanley in a fanny pack. I say he's in a fanny pack. I've never said it's invisible.
Don't.
Literally, he has a physical fanny pack, whether or not I am an actual human or I am a magical girl. Stanley is in the fanny pack, probably at the waist, maybe strapped over the shoulder, but it is visible. There's no hiding under shirts, Gina. There's none of that. I'm sorry.
Welcome to Claire's TED Talk.
I've thought about doing TED Talk so many fucking times. I just never know about what.
I'm sorry, but the title of my autobiography is gonna be Sailor Moon Doesn't Have Pockets.
The only time she does have
Things in your
The
life.
only time she does have pockets is when she's Princess Serenity, because that dress allows her pockets. Anyways. Go follow the monster.
There's two monsters you're
aware of the impending, like, kind of like sun setting and darkness, and will continue to follow the monster to the best of her ability,
Okay.
wherever they're going.
Roll that keep your wits about you again. Actually,
You let me have a decent one.
no, roll me mystical.
+3, right?
That is a +3. That is a 12.
Nice. Okay. So you follow these two, and you see that they kind of stay hand in hand, and you see that, like, essentially the inner fluids that are in them, this red that's going in between them, which you're assuming is blood, just keeps kind of flowing back and forth. Like they've kind of fused at the hand almost and become one being. You see them kind of like going into the woods. You see them going in and out of visibility. and they go all the way back to the lake. And you see that there is a little hole in the middle of the lake. And there are a few signs everywhere and like some caution tape that says, you know, unsafe ice, do not walk on. That sign, they don't pay any mind to that. And you see them walk on the ice, and you see one of them go in and kind of pull the other one into the water as well. And you see a little bit of rift sparkle coming out of that hole.
What is this monster?
Izzy kind of just watches them for a while, and then she quietly like summons her flies, and then she sets motions for them to kind of like set up post here and watch the hole and the lake in general, and to notify her if there is movement of rift
Fishmen.
magic or translucent fishmen. She kind of draws a small little image in the air of a weird fish man. And Izzy's like, yeah, that looks weird. Just don't engage. Just let me know when it kind of comes.
They shiver in fear, but not in cold. They're wearing little fly coats.
Izzy understands that because she had to like imagine this coat's made because it's winter and they're not.
She manifested the coats for them.
Coats with little tiny bits of ancient things. After making Kumiko a small 3-string scarf, she's like, bugs don't exactly survive well in winter.
No, there's one really big fly that's carrying a little space heater as a backpack.
Izzy kind of like salutes a little of them back and starts to like kind of fly back. When she gets close enough to the ski lodge, she's gonna de-transform kind of in the woods and then just pull out her phone and start looking up anything that she can find about bipedal.
You don't have service out here.
Get towards the lodge.
You get service in the lodge.
Yeah, well, I'm in the lodge
Okay.
going to my room to go get changed. I'm looking them up. I would like to, as much as I can, as much as you allow.
Roll me a mental check.
Okay. I also text Willa when I get back, and she's like, bit of a delay, heading up to the room to get changed now. Please don't be kissing Caleb in the room. Thank you.
I like take a pic. I'm like, and it's just me and Caleb, and like I point at the leaderboard, and it's like Willa 8,000 points, Caleb 600.
6.
Woo!
Are you trying, is this like when you tried to like hustle me?
Hey, oh, I should have.
Remember when you brought me to that one skee ball game and you knew the fucking tricks about the whole lane because you'd been there like 3 times beforehand and knew and bet and then hustled me out of my tickets?
I should have made a bet with him.
I mean,
Damn it.
He has to score 600, so he doesn't have many.
Oh, I could have made so much money. No, I'm not in the room.
Izzy salutes and she's like, mild news to tell you. And also, I don't remember if Izzy told Willa before, but she follows it up with, don't tell Daisy anything. I told Betty. I can't remember if I told you.
No, we were discussing this at the
Yeah, okay.
at the lunch
Yeah,
table.
right, so that it is
It's-
not-
Yeah, I'm like,
When you were
fish, Julie Fishman.
She just tells you she'll tell you later. Probably shouldn't have incriminating text evidence on the phone.
That's true. Code words, just emojis. They're just fish head man emoji.
ice.
Nice.
Izzy sends the weirdest string of emojis if you can cobble them together. And she's like, I'll tell you more later. And we'll like scurry off into the room and put together whatever Google search that she can about translucent bipedal fishmen.
Okay.
Possibly drinking blood.
Okay.
But also not including drinking blood.
Roll me a mental check.
Vampire angler fish man. I honestly don't know.
Tumblr.com.
Anglerfish I fucking love as a concept to be like the pretty little
Yeah, it
and then
seduces
just get
you.
fucking
Chomped.
eaten.
Boy, do I have a horror
Oh.
podcast for you guys if you like that concept.
That's gonna be
A 4?
experience. I think that's a 4.
Yeah, it turns out like once you get to the room, you see that it's like the service is going really slow, and you just get like you get a Goodreads listing for this hot, sexy fish man wants me, and it's just a bunch of monster romance books.
Oh,
Izzy closed the tab.
Izzy purges her
Is there
search
a
history.
library in here? In the ski lodge?
Roll me 2d6.
Maybe like a little reading nook. That's an 8.
There's not a library, but there is a small, like, airport-style bookstore.
No, I wanted some like old folk tales of like the area.
You can get those little, like,
Would there
super
be-
skinny books about, like, the local area. Like, you know those ones with, like, the brown
I
covers?
would like to go to the gift shop and find this book. It's like she will be dressed up in her cute little like she probably has like a winterfied like pink little dress.
Yeah.
With like her ankles and cute heels, and her hair is like very muscly up, but she's like but she's like zooming down to the gift shop as if she's forgotten a present, but she's really just trying to find like any like book lore, and she knows she's running late, so she's like hustling.
Oh, yeah, which,
Do I see you scurry down the hallway?
Willa, you do see that Caleb looks at his watch and goes, oh, shoot, I have to go.
No, you don't. Because I'm stealing you away, remember?
Okay. And he... Yeah, he's pretty relaxed about that, but you do see that, like, the party started probably, like, 10 minutes ago.
Oh, I thought I was gonna be like an hour late.
Okay,
That's fine.
that's fine.
She's into that fucking bookstore, little gift shop, whatever. Whatever.
There's somebody that's, you know, manning the desk, and this, like, a small little old lady, and she goes, oh, hello.
Hi. I have a
You're a little younger than my normal clients.
Yeah, I'm here for the Schwartz's birthday weekend.
Oh, intriguing.
Oh, yeah, it's
Not many of those kids like to read.
I
The
can-
Schwartz,
I can
that's
see
what the Schwartz kids do. I've gotten little Benjamin,
that. And we call him Ben. Benny.
Dor-
Benny.
and Dorothy.
Daisy.
Yes, Dorothea and Ben. Good kiddos. What kind of book would you like, hon?
2 books, actually. Do you have any... Well, first, do you have any books that Daisy has read before?
Oh, honey, I've got. You see her she brings like this big tome out, and she goes, I've been keeping a log of every book I've sold and every person's name since I started this little shop. What? Are you looking for most recently?
Big book.
Sure, yeah, like what she's been into reading recently.
Looks like she got a book of poetry last time.
Who was the author?
She lists out the name of a pretty prolific author from like the late 80s.
Izzy kind of thinks for a second. She's like, okay, thank you. Second question, do you have books centered around like folk tales that like for this area? Or like a guidebook with fun little stories or weird sightings? Like not exactly
Roll
a big
convince
book
someone.
type. Okay.
Come on, girl.
Hold up. Okay. I'm going fruit and mushrooms.
Fruit, mushroom, fruit, mushroom. 5 and a 4?
With a convince someone? I think that's a 10.
She leans close and she goes, you know, I have seen some things in these woods that I cannot really explain. There are so many things. Are you looking more for a Sasquatch, or are you looking for more of like a skinwalker aquatic?
Skinwalker.
Oh yes, my dear.
Fish skinwalker.
Now see a skin. Oh, and you see she gets out a giant book of cryptids, and it's like cryptozoology, and she starts flipping
You're
through
gonna be
it.
here for 45
She's
minutes.
like, now you see, a skinwalker is different than the ones that we cannot say because, saying their name would bring them here.
Right.
Now you see, and she just starts going, and like,
Izzy is listening as rapidly as she listens to any fucking lecture by any teacher she's ever had.
oh,
She's taking notes.
roll a mental check with advantage.
I gotta say, I fucking love little old ladies. That's 2 5s plus what, Chuck?
Mental.
Mental, that should be an 11.
And you listen to her talk about like Yetis, you listen to her talk about Sasquatches, and you listen to her talk about the salmon of wisdom. Like she is just going through cryptids. And like she is just having a blast because it looks like she's just so excited that somebody cares.
What kind of sightings have there been? Like anything like with the lake that's here?
Well, you see the lake. The
Like,
water.
like a humanoid man type with a fish head?
Well, you see there are some certain fish-like creatures out there.
Right.
Indeed.
Yeah.
But you see, the problem is here that it gets so cold, especially in the wintertime, that we really can't investigate too much. And
What if they've evolved to adapt to icy and cold temperatures? So what if it's a
she
summer?
leans down and grabs an encyclopedia, and you see that it is a marine biology encyclopedia. And she flips it open and she goes, "My sweet dear lady, I don't believe it gets cold enough for ice fish out here, but there is this type of fish." And she turns it to a page about the ice fish, which is a real life fish that is considered immortal by most scientists because it does not have or produce hemoglobin on its own. So it lives and survives in the Arctic oceans, and it will just go down to temperatures so cold that nothing else can get to it, and it will essentially recharge itself and then come back to the surface to like feed and kind of hang out. So essentially they are immortal fish.
Immortal fish. Yeah, we need to plug up that hole for the lake.
Izzy is just reading every fucking thing and trying to ask every question that she can. Like, could they migrate? What do they eat? Like, if it, like, what could hurt them? Do they have like a predator? Are they on top of the food chain? The food chain?
So this woman is just grinning ear to ear.
And Izzy's like, I'm so sorry. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Victoria, my dear.
Victoria!
Izzy. That's a lovely name, my sweet thing.
Thank you. Well, it's short for Isabella, but I like going by Izzy.
Oh, Izzy.
Bookstore lady.
That's very nice. But technically, they really don't have any predators because of that. They live in such cold conditions, and like if they were to get hurt, they would just need to go down cold enough that nothing else could follow it. And they thrive in those sort of dark, cold areas.
Izzy kind of starts getting ideas about fire and light and heat, and she's like, okay, I do have to go to their party just now, but are you here over the weekend?
I mean, they really can't kick me out of my own shop.
This is your own shop? Oh, that's so cool.
I've been here longer than, I've been here ever since Lucinda came here when she was a kid. Wow.
Wow, you knew Miss Schwartz when she was a kid?
Yeah, little Lucy. Little Lucy. Little Times New Roman. And that's a Lucinda handwriting joke for all of those.
I never fucking heard of it. I just
The type font!
It's a type font! Come to me for more sick type font jokes!
I think I know what it looks like.
It's Obadiah.
No, that's just a name.
Dings!
Valentino!
Valentino!
I love you.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
But Victoria's like, yeah, little Lucy. She grew up to be kind of a bitch.
Victoria, my respect for this old lady through the fucking roof. Lucinda was a bitch from the start. Okay.
I think she was always a little bitch, was what you said. I mean, she grew up to be one. She was a fine child. I mean, most children are fine, but you know.
Yeah, it's their environment's how they're nurtured.
Yeah, nature versus nurture.
But, could I borrow this book? Is this something I can, like, check out? Is this something I purchase?
I mean,
read it back if you want to, if it's your personal
Take
copy.
pictures of it.
I can't exactly be loaning out the merchandise, but
Oh, I mean, I can just buy it. I didn't know if I could buy it or not.
here, let me get you a clean copy. And she like pops it down and like puts it down, and then you see her go up to like a tippy top shelf. She takes a tome down and just
We
the
have
dust
no
off.
room in the suitcases for
And she
that.
hands you like the big
Dusty ass.
the
book.
dusty
She like takes out some napkins and kind of just like.
cryptozoology book, and she goes, "Yeah, are you all right? You're holding that very, very fondly."
Other question. Back to my first question. Can I have poetry by these couple authors? And she kind of lists off a couple authors that she knows by like a couple of poets that are similar to the one Daisy likes, but like a couple more modern and a couple that are like a little older. If like, do you have any books by them?
Oh, of course. And she grabs you a couple of poetry books and puts those on top.
Gift bag?
Now you're asking too much, Isabella.
Run a gift shop.
She takes out a gift bag and you see her start to wrap it really nicely with like tissue paper, and like she folds the tissue paper like expertly around it so that it like sits nicely in the bag, and then ties it with a lovely ribbon and like curls the ribbon. And she does this incredibly quickly.
Oh,
Nice. Izzy also picks up a cute little like blank card. She's terrible right now. And she just like pulls out like whatever cash she has from her allowance, and she pays for all of it.
My dear, you can just take the card. I don't care.
I'm paying for the books and the card and the basket and all of it.
Oh, all right.
I'm not about to let you not make money off of this. You've been in business this long for reasons, and that's not because you give away stuff for free.
That's true.
I am a child of business people, so thank you. And Izzy like takes up Daisy's bag with a little card, and she like very carefully like picks up the tube.
Sweetheart, do you want concierge to take that to your room?
No, it's okay. Thank you though.
do I see
And Izzy
Izzy's?
will like as quickly as possible just run up to their room and like
Oh, I could take it up to the room.
No, yeah,
That's
you
what I
and
was like-
Caleb intercept her.
Yeah, I'm
As she comes out.
Izzy is like carefully holding this as if it's a pizza box. like with her fingers, like she doesn't want to touch it.
Okay, I'll take this. Yep. Okay. Wow,
She
big.
keeps holding.
Wow, big book. Why big book? We have no room in suitcases for a big book.
We have much room in suitcases for big books.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, not my suitcase.
500, no. 252. Read that page. Really cool.
What now? In the hallway?
You can take it up to them or whatever you want, but like I don't want to interrupt your time with
I didn't know you were into marine biology.
yeah, I find it pretty interesting, you know, wildlife.
I look at Izzy and I like give her the eye like Mariana shit. Okay.
Yeah, she kind of gives a little nod and kind of like, and she's like, yeah, you know, like all the nefarious things that happen out in the wild. Late for the party, you guys enjoy yourselves. And she kind of holds up that.
Text me when you achieve the twins.
She kind of like salutes. And
Did you get the other space set up?
Like, for like the
I
party?
mean, for the most part,
Mhm.
the decorations aren't really decorations. It's more of the stuff that we brought that would be fun. Yeah.
We do
There
have
might be,
streamers though.
Like a cake or something in the fridge. I mean, we can always just make the streamers go up real quick
Yeah.
if you wanted to. If you don't want to.
I thought we thought
Did we set up the
we didn't. No, we didn't. We didn't set up the room.
We went
No,
right to
We went right to
skiing. Right to
skiing.
skiing.
That's why.
Never mind.
That's why I said, oh, I could set up the room while you go secure the twins. Yes.
If you still can, awesome. If not, it'll
Well,
be
I got nothing else to do.
And Izzy kind of gives you a little look, and then looks at Caleb and gives you a look, and then she's like, okay.
Caleb takes the book and goes, I'll hold on to that.
Okay.
Izzy's actually like, oh, so romantic.
So romantic. Oh yeah. Have you seen them around? I kind of lost them.
Izzy kind of sends a shrugging emoji. He's like, I haven't seen them since we parted ways. Aren't they coming to the party?
I don't know if they were invited to the party.
Well, Betty invited them, so wouldn't they?
I don't know.
Izzy sent a quick text off to Betty.
Send me Sam's number so that I can text Sam like, hey, if you're.
Oh yeah, I sent you Sam's number.
Okay.
We exchanged numbers, and we did.
I'm assuming we
We
did.
did, yeah. I have it because of
I'll
theater stuff.
I'll text Sam. I'm like, hey, if you're not actually at the party, you can come over to my room. We're gonna set up. We're throwing a little surprise party for Benny and Daisy. If you want to come help set up, if you're not already at the party, send. This is Willa, by the way. Send.
You get a text back that goes, oh, hey, I'm kind of laying low at this party. It's a lot of rich white people.
You can come out, and then you can just hang out with us if you're not comfortable.
I mean, there's like one chill person here, but like I can't talk to Benny, so like
Just come out here if you're not chill. And besides, it's gonna be more fun because we're gonna steal the twins away. So
oh, sick.
yeah.
Okay.
So I tell Sam like the room number and stuff, like escape while you can.
It's like I'll try to make it out pretty quickly, but I mean I feel kind of bad leaving this person hanging.
Okay. Sure.
They send a thumbs up.
Cool. And me and Caleb go to the room to set up things and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
Quinn!
That's my guess. When you were like, chill person, I'm like,
I'm like, it's not George, that's for sure.
no. He's an ass. Sam wouldn't like them.
No.
Yeah. So as like unassuming as possible, Izzy's going to try and like slip into the room without being.
Roll me to thwart peril.
No,
Oh my
That's a
god.
plus physical, baby.
no, it's not.
No, is it mystical?
It is
No, oh, I know. Mystical.
Oh goodness. I literally took a feat, so I did not roll for arrow.
You're ready to rock.
Good thing I do because that's 8.
Oh, okay.
You like slip into the back and you see that this ballroom is decorated more to like the vibe that's in Lucinda's coffee shop. Like
Oh.
it's like a little sleek, it's a little, you know,
glamorous.
and it's very much not Benny or Daisy. And you see them standing up at the front in matching gold satin outfits. Like, it's like the kind of thing you would dress your twins in when they were like toddlers.
All right.
And you see that Daisy looks incredibly uncomfortable and Benny looks incredibly uncomfortable, but they have their short smiles on as they're flanked by each of their parents who have equal smiles on.
Good luck rescuing
Izzy kind
them.
of like walks slow into the room, kind of circle a little bit, looking at them, and she's like, "It would be so easy to make fun of Benny right now."
I mean, it's a little dorky, but
Izzy kind of like looks around.
And Sam kind of leans in and is like,
it's a little dorky, but like, I mean, gold looks good on him at least.
Izzy kind of just like nudges Sam a little bit, and she's like, "Well, that is true." And Izzy kind of like slips out her phone, like takes like a decent picture of them up there,
Mhm.
and sends it to Sam as well.
Oh, what? I mean, I didn't need a picture of it.
I mean, I'm probably gonna make fun of Benny a little bit later, so you know, fun memories for the party of what's going on exactly. There's a lot of. I knew there was gonna be a lot of older adults.
Honestly, my dad's seeing it more like a networking event.
and you see this very snazzily dressed young person there. They're wearing some plaid pants and a little sweater vest with a little bow tie. And they just have like a little round cherubic face.
Izzy kind of like blinks, and she's like a very polite mode, and she's like, "Hi, my name's Izzy.
Oh, Quinn.
Oh, very nice to meet you. I like your outfit.
Oh,
Cute."
thanks. I try my best.
We love them so much.
Little suspenders.
Quirky.
Izzy's like, I'm guessing you're the chill person Sam was talking about.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I really, I don't really talk to any of these people that are here.
Fair.
It's okay.
Yeah. Do you know any of the other kids that are here? Like, do you go to Carbondale then?
Yeah, it's,
Izzy kind of clocks in on the tone of voice, and she's like, "Okay, so you're not one of the."
it is what it is. Really, my dad got invited and, I just got to come along.
Oh well, the food's pretty good here.
Yeah, it's, honestly, I'm just taking it as inspiration, I like to write, so I was just gonna write a spooky story, something like, oh, something's gonna go wrong here,
Izzy kind of thinks that's way too fucking on the nose, and then she kind of
It's gonna be a murder. Oh.
Izzy kind of is like, "Oh, okay, spooky things, yeah."
Yeah, I mean, this is like the perfect setting for like a murder mystery.
Any insight I can do on Quinn? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, absolutely you can.
Not that I doubt Quinn at this moment.
You're
but I totally
suspecting
doubt
Quinn of shenanigans?
Oh, literally, like, I have basically no connection to this, but then I really like spooky stuff, and imagine something spooky's going on here, and I'm like, well, something is spooky going on.
Let me just fucking myself out.
No.
Right?
Willa comes out of nowhere with a spotlight in her hand. What do you know? What's going on here?
What would you like me to
Roll me a glimpse of truth.
Glimpse that truth.
Ha! 11.
Yeah,
Damn.
Quinn's just vibing, man.
Okay.
Quinn's there to have a good time.
It's like this. Like, okay, doesn't like much Carbondale people really isn't here because like they were really truly invited when their dad was spooky stuff. Okay, that's probably fine.
Yeah, they're just hanging out, and you can tell that they've kind of got that like energy about them that they're like, I'm in a new environment and I'm not super comfortable, so I'm just gonna start rambling and talking about stuff, and just like that's what they're doing to kind of quell their own anxiety about where they're at.
Right along with them after she decides they're not probably a Mariana henchman. And she probably
Which is
right
helpful.
the fuck along, because after talking with Victoria for I don't know however fucking long she was talking to her for, she starts to share some of the stories that she heard from Victoria, except for the fisherman. She's keeping that one under wraps for the moment.
You see that Quinn is rapt attention, is like, oh, that's really interesting. That's really cool.
Yeah, and there was I got the book itself from the Victoria who runs a little bookshop and a gift shop that's over there, and she kind of like directions, like it just has an arcane type. And she's like, she is so cool. I think I talked to her for probably 30 minutes or so.
I know, my dad and I are gonna have to stop by.
Oh yeah, you totally should. I kind of picked up some. I mean, I guess it really isn't a present because I technically already got presents for the twins, but like, there were poetry books that were there, so I got some for Daisy.
Sam smiles and goes,
Well, there's a present table over there.
Oh God.
and you see that it is like a heaping mound of like very impressively wrapped things.
Izzy kind of like looks down at her bag, which like is a very nice bag, but probably compared to like gold wrapping and like super expensive ribbons, it looks like the equivalent of like a sacked lunch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It would not
Blend
fit
in.
in.
Izzy kind of like looks down at the bag and she's like, I'll just give it to her later. Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought it down. I mean, our plan's to give them more of a birthday after all their presents anyways, so.
I think that'll be good.
Yeah, they told me that it was going to be mainly a kind of networking event. And I'm like, well, that doesn't sound exactly. Are people just meeting them up there on the pedestal then, or are they kind of just watching everyone?
Well, from what I could gather, they were just kind of watching everyone. Yeah, I mean, my dad went up there and, like, gave the gift and started talking to, Mr. Schwartz, but, you know, it is what it is. I think they're gonna do presents sometime soon.
Izzy nods. She's like, I'm just going to hide this under a table and get it back later. But who's your dad? Does he work with Mr. Schwartz?
Oh, no, he works for Trench.
Izzy almost chokes on her drink. That doesn't exactly exist at the moment.
No, there's a waitstaff that hands you a
Sparkling grape juice.
Sparkling grape juice because we're underage. And Izzy kind of like almost chokes on her sparkling grape juice, and she's like, "Works for the Trench Corporation."
Yeah.
Cool. What's he do? And she's trying to sound as casual as possible while still having the heebie-jeebies from meeting
Mr. Trench.
Mr. Trench is
Absalon Trench.
Absalon Trench the first time.
I don't know, I think he does IT stuff.
Okay. That's
But yeah, it's mostly, he always jokes that his job is just to pay for his Warhammer figurines.
Izzy starts laughing. She's like, I would get along so well with my best friend's dad. And Izzy points to Sam and is like, Willa's dad will like make his own armor for his cosplays for Larkian. He will make miniatures for all the D&D stuff. I think some of them might be Warhammer. I think this is more of a new obsession, but he kind of hasn't been really getting into it since the whole voting system debacle.
Do you think he wants to do the costumes for the show?
What show?
The play we're in?
Oh, Izzy, I'm sorry. I was thinking about D&D type stuff rather than the show. I mean, don't we have a person on wardrobe?
Yeah, but Marcy quit.
Why?
I think she got sick, or like her mom got sick or something.
Write this down.
Do I know?
No, Marcy's just like a stage mom that has helped with the plays forever and ever. Like the Schwartz twins would know her.
Okay. Izzy kind of like shrugs. She's like, I mean, I can ask him if he's probably a lot less busy since the voting machine stuff is all figured out. I can't imagine that he probably like doing a little bit on the side and probably being near Willa. Probably. I think he'd be down.
Cool.
Granted, I think he does a lot more chainmail than he does dresses, but maybe it'll be fine.
Maybe we could do foam chainmail.
I mean, I feel like, well, yeah, the lights would probably make it too hot.
And you don't want to be...
And you see that Sam kind of like shimmies a little bit and is like,
True,
don't
that
wanna
would
be
pick up a
loud.
lot of sound.
Stanford
Yeah.
lifts his head up and he's like, now wait a minute, foam chainmail?
wait,
Wait a minute, Warbler.
Wait.
Warbler.
I gotta get out my rainbow loom. But you hear that like there's a quick little clap and you see that the Schwartz twins have been seated on dual thrones and are opening gifts.
Izzy has like tucked her gift under like a food table that she's gonna describe later because she's like, this is not pretty enough to be presented, and she only also bought poetry books for Daisy and nothing for me.
Suffer, Benny.
She just kind of got like zoomed in on something, and then she kind of just forgot a little bit
Yeah.
because all she felt a little bad about showing up without on time. She felt a little bad about not showing up on time, but she's like, she had to do it. She had to do it.
Willa texts Izzy like, what's your ETA?
Izzy messages back Willa of like a picture of like them opening presents on like the little throne, and she's like, they just started opening presents. Also, they look like they're literally drenched in gold like Midas.
Benny looks like a fucking goof. Davey looks okay. Benny's a fucking goof. Hey! No one looks good in synchronized golden outfits like that. It looks like they're disco balls made out of gold. It's tacky.
I mean, like, it's easy to make fun of them, but like, in a way, they look really good on the thrones.
Okay, I'm saying Daisy doesn't look as bad as Betty. What they did to Betty is abysmal.
Like, did they put eyeliner on him, or I feel like he should have eyeliner.
Golden
I mean, he
eyeliner.
always has eyeliner on.
I mean,
He's an eyeliner boy, but they have like flattened his hair.
Request to see the twins on thrones dressed in gold looking like royal fucking bitches. I would truly love that, because that's what I'm trying to imagine them right now as.
I could do that, but Willa still thinks that Benny looks stupid, even though if he
Yeah,
does
that's
look
fair,
good.
That's fair.
Well,
That's just
That's all
Willa.
it
that's just Willa.
That's just Willa hating on Benny forever.
Yeah.
That's fine. I do really love Benny, and I love Benny. He's great. But
I text Izzy like, where'd you put the streamers? I found the glow sticks, but I can't find the streamers.
she messages back. It is in the second bag. It has a tag on it that says the number 2 on it, and it has streamers that should be packed on the top part, one of the ends, because they're so light and crunchable. There's literally a number 2 on it.
Oh,
The
wow!
other party stuff is underneath. So if you want to like just put them out in like bins, and also I have a foldable partition that
How did you fit that in the bag?
That's a lot of stuff.
She did
foldable. Foldable and portable.
super
And it's
foldable.
like probably like 6 to 7 feet tall when you can all like undo it. And it's just something so like when you have all the props on one side and then the whole partition, then you can like grab it on all.
Yeah.
Well, it keeps on unfolding. It just keeps on unfolding.
Oh.
Wow!
I promise. Oh, the only person who knows what's going on right now is Willa.
Yeah. And so I'm mostly just kind of like I'm looking at the Pinterest board that I made. I'm like, okay, so the streamers have to go in these corners, higher.
And you see
To
Caleb.
to the left a little.
Caleb is reaching up, and his sweater is riding up just a little.
Oh, you can see a peek of his very toned midsection.
Oh. Left.
My left or your left?
Question.
My left.
Could I request Willa do a mental check?
Don't get distracted.
Yes. Can I request you do a mental check?
She sure can do a mental check. She
Well,
gotta keep her wits about it.
well, good thing I'm a fucking +0 to this. 6.
distracted.
Can I have a pencil, please?
You're welcome. Also, you're welcome.
All I have is a felt tip blue pen.
Pencil. I think. Yeah, Willa's just flat out just staring. She's just,
You said left, right?
oh, right, yes, left.
Did something catch your eye?
Left.
All right. And
So dumb.
he smiles and is like, maybe we should decorate for more parties sometime.
I mean, there's gonna be a whole lot more shenanigans for future birthday parties. So
Oh, for sure. And I mean,
for Izzy's birthday party.
and if you don't have New Year's plans, I mean, I'm sure we could figure something out.
Oh, I don't think I have New Year's plans. I'll take a look at my schedule.
Well, if you could fit me in, that'd be great.
Yeah. And I like start arranging things, and I text her, do you want the lightsabers here, or because the lightsabers were supposed to be for the ski hills, but the ski hills are
do it
closed.
tomorrow.
Okay, so
Maybe it'll be open tomorrow, so we can do the whole lightsaber tomorrow. But tonight is
glow
just going
sticks
to be,
and streamers.
glow stick streamers around. But we're not asking Daisy out tonight. We're asking
It's
her
just the
out tomorrow. It's just the birthday. We're focusing on having fun. But as long as it looks something like a stage presence and like seats kind of like a little circle, then like that's fine.
Okay, good. Okay, and then I like start like rearranging furniture. Like, does this look like a stage? Standing, walking, rearranging furniture. Just like moving, like.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Where do you want it?
Well, I don't really have a whole lot of room to work with because, okay, after we get rid of the suitcases, we may have more room. She has 4 suitcases?
You see him take
5
suitcases and put them into one of the bedrooms. He's like, there we go. That's better, right?
How is she gonna put this whole ass book into another suitcase? We vacuum packed all of these other ones in here.
I mean, you're just driving, so it's not like you have to fit into like an airplane.
Yeah, that's true. And I kind of like flip over to like the page that like Izzy told me about, so I can see what in the world she was talking. Oh,
Roll a mental check.
Dusty.
Roll a sneeze check. Roll mental.
7.
Yeah, you start reading, but it's kind of dull to read all of that information. It's written very much in encyclopedia format, so it's just like a lot of information all at once.
I
and
need
it's
just
just like,
spark notes for
fuck.
these. No. Do I see? Is there like a little picture?
Oh yeah.
Depiction. Oh, that's ugly.
Yeah, they are. If you do look them up, they're not cute fish.
No.
It's an ice fish.
Ice fish.
Ugly.
It lives in the Arctic.
I wouldn't even eat that if I had to survive. Too ugly. And I like fold the book and like put it somewhere else.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, they're very cool fish.
That picture's kind of weird when it's not completely open.
Yeah.
It's open like almost 100, like maybe like 130, 140 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh.
After this session, I'll find a good pic and send to the Discord.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of
They're very cool fish. They're just not the cutest.
They're
It's
yeah.
probably too bright, but like it looks kind of dope.
Yeah. Not a fan of those, but just imagine
I
those.
wouldn't want to find one.
Imagine those, but like,
But it's a human
it's
man.
a man with that fish head, so that's weird. That's
yes,
weird.
the fish itself is fine. The fish itself, the actual fish is fine.
That's weird. Okay. We got crack these glow sticks for me. Just gonna be like, just putting them all over the place to make them look like I don't know something.
Yeah.
She's just like kind of like turning the lights off every now and then just to make sure that the glow sticks like are positioned correctly.
You hear Caleb going,
We're waving in here.
baby rape.
Baby rave. It's a little crab rave.
Damn it, you guessed my next monster. Oh shit, I gotta pack up.
Giant crabs.
Just crab rape.
Crab rave. Crabs want to make everyone dance.
No.
Wait a minute.
No,
Do I see while we're doing the rave or whatever? Do I see like fishmen out in the distance through the window while I'm like, no?
But
Okay.
Izzy, you see that most of the presents have been opened, and you see that Daisy has opened like a very small box, and you see that her mother insists that she puts on some kind of necklace, and she's kind of like smiling and doing her best there, and you see that Benny's holding up like a little pen holder, and he's just kind of like, whatever, okay.
Can I divination to see whose name is on the type of present?
You can.
Okay. Yeah, I'm basically using magic to see like how we're like 45 feet in front of me on a small little tag. That is a 10.
Oh wow.
You see that it is from the desk of a trench.
Nope.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Magic that way. Make it break or something.
Izzy does not like the trench man right now. She got some weird vibes, and if Daisy's looking uncomfortable, she also doesn't want Daisy to wear a necklace for some reason. By someone who is not her. So she is going to, with the 5-pound moving object, break the necklace chain, so she can't wear it.
It breaks, and you see that Daisy kind of catches it just on instinct, and you see Lucinda like picks it up, and you see her hand it to someone in the back, and you see them like start to take it and like start fiddling with it to fix
It breaks
it.
again.
Just make it land on the floor so the gem breaks or something.
Can somehow the pendant just like skid off somewhere unknown when it breaks the second time?
What did you roll?
A
I
10.
did roll a 10, so I could hold 2. So instead of the second break, could the pendant part just fall and just skid off as a 5-pound move object?
I'll give you that the pendant falls off, but it's gonna stay pretty solidly where it is.
Can I still make it skid across the floor? Roll one more time?
Yeah, we'll go
Okay, hold on. I mean, I could always crit fail. That's a possibility. Which I did not.
Oh my god.
7. It's a 7.
Oh my god.
It's a good thing that I was last three of the skill.
Oh my god.
And then Izzy would like to. Actually, she'd like to drag the pendant over to her. As like weirdly skidding around like a little mouse trying to get not caught by a cat.
And then your foot kind of like,
Yeah,
oh,
she like steps on it
instantly
and just sits right on top of it.
Yep, I'll give you that.
Cool.
But I need you to roll me a mental check.
That's
Oh, boy.
fine and completely expected. That's expected.
That's a 1 and a 5?
Mental's only +1.
Okay, not a fail.
You pick up this pendant and you look at it. And it's just pretty simple looking, actually. It's not anything like super fancy. It's not crystal. It's just a shaped little jellyfish. And you kind of look at it and you're like, oh, okay. You feel a little at ease looking at it until you kind of turn it over and you notice that whatever it's made of seems to be a semi-porous material. It's made of coral.
Illegally harvested.
You take 1 damage.
Cool.
Here you go.
Okay. Like Izzy winces as she kind of like feels the coral like digging steam into her skin, and she kind of like winces, but she kind of like smiles down at it in a weird way because at the same time she was fucking right.
I also need you,
Oh god.
as you kind of recover from a little bit of a headache, you feel in your telepathic bond with your flies. You hear as you see that there are a few hands coming out of the hole in the ice, and you see some of these creatures are pulling themselves out.
Oh, nope.
Could I say, okay, I communicate to the flies, stay hidden, follow them. Some of you stay behind, some of you follow them. And just keep me updated. And Izzy kind of like slowly just like backs up to like the edges of the room to like text Willa.
Okay.
Well, more of a call. And she's like, hey.
I'm like, oh wait, Izzy's calling. And I like turn the lights back on. We were stupid rave.
So-
we were having a rave.
Yeah, what's up?
Hi, Izzy.
Caleb says hi.
Did you know that narwhals are very interesting creatures?
No, I did not know. And I go into the bathroom and I lock the door.
So, did you read page 252?
I looked at the picture. There was too many words. I did not like the words. It's an encyclopedia.
I need you
It's
to
8
do something.
pixels high. Like, you need a magnify. Yes, what happened?
So I wasn't really able to tell you because Caleb was present. I didn't want to text. But I believe that the creature that we're dealing with is a mildly immortal jellyfish, ice fish that doesn't have blood.
I hate that.
So, but I did see earlier when I don't get mad at me, I tracked one down to the lake. Okay. And it had like a spot of red in it and like shared with another fish. And she kind of describes the thing that she saw. So my working theory right now is that they are ice fish. They do drink blood that might give them powers or recuperate themselves. They're somehow surviving in the ice lake, but I think that they're probably going to be weak to light and fire. And also they're currently climbing out of the broken hole in the lake and possibly going towards the sea lodge. So,
You want me to go get it?
I will back you up. I will back you up, but I don't have fire. I have acid, but like,
What do I do with
Willa, I need you to roll a be vigilant check for me really quick.
Oh, no. Oh, 11. Wow.
You hear a gentle
Oh my god.
on the ceiling, and you hear
do I have any news from my flies?
kind of footsteps. No, your flies are still following them, and they're kind of like taking a trip through the woods, and the other flies are watching the hole, and nothing else has come out yet.
How many creatures came out?
Like 3.
Okay.
I'm looking. What do I see up there? Like, do I hear?
Roof.
Do I hear something on the roof, or do I see something in the ceiling?
Yep, it's on the roof.
I think there might be one here, right above the roof.
If I saw 3 leaving, they were on the way.
Did you hear
Oh,
Mildly?
is it raining?
that? Well, that wouldn't make sense because
I'm not sure how to tell you to deal with Caleb.
Oh, okay.
I will be out. I'll maybe try to just keep everything distracted here, but like, I'm gonna help you. Just be smart and fire. It's great.
I am very good at.
Probably against them.
I'm very good at that. Have you found any extra cameras just littered on around the ski lodge because I don't want to be caught on
flies. Find any?
There are cameras in the in the lobby, in the cafe, and like the ski rental zone, like
Outside?
not on
public.
top of the roof.
No.
Outside roof. Okay.
like in the public spaces inside.
Izzy relays like
Or
they're in the public spaces. I can't also shadow you until I can see you, but take care of that one. I'll try to take care of the other 2, see how my acid works.
Okay.
Be safe, be careful.
Okay.
Also,
Izzy, I need you to roll a be vigilant check.
You do need a magical girl phone.
you need a magical girl phone.
It's so much more handy.
A what check?
Be vigilant.
That's a 5.
Yeah. Oh. No, this is perfect. Okay. You see that the Schwartz twins have like unwrapped their last gifts and their cake is getting rolled out to them. It's a very annoying looking cake. Like it's just like over the top and like just silly, and there's like a big 1-8 on the top of it. And you see that Benny and Daisy, like they give each other just a look of just like, we're fucking done with this. And you start singing and you feel a tap on your back. And you turn around, kind of startled, and it's Victoria. And she is holding a receipt for you that you forgot.
Thank you.
The lights go out. When they come back, you are standing over the body of Victoria, who has a bite in her neck and looks exsanguinated.
Exsanguinating?
Is he still on the phone with me?
Is she?
Are you still on the phone with me?
Probably.
What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened?
Exsanguination.
Do I need to go there? Do I need to stay here? What do you want me to do?
You have an imminent threat. Take care of that.
Also, have an imminent threat. You gotta freaking
Okay, but would you fucking shut up and deal with it and love you, bye. Is there anything else I see around me?
Roll me a...
Give me your phone.
Sorry,
Oh, unlock it, please.
Exsanguination essentially means she looks like she
A dried up raisin.
yeah, she
has
looks like she's
been-
ready to-
That's what I was gonna.
she's been slurped.
Yeah.
She's been slurped and slurped back.
I'll
She's
try-
very low on blood.
There, think of the dried up turd fish from SpongeBob with shark. That's basically.
And look, just think of a fucking vampire, how pallid they are.
I was thinking of that because I think of dried up raisin.
Quick check, is Victoria alive?
She is still alive, but she's barely breathing. She's
Um,
praying to a god that she don't believe in.
Oh.
God damn it.
Izzy, as quick. Can I just say Izzy knows CPR? Or like basic first aid skills?
Didn't she learn that recently?
For when she like does
Yeah.
daycare with the kids and babysits?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know
I did.
CPR.
I was like, do I know CPR?
Yeah, that would make sense if you
I
did.
couldn't remember why.
Yeah, you know CPR.
Izzy will like clap like Quinn and Sam on the shoulders, and she's like, call 911. And she will like look over her and just the person and like drag one of them down to be next to them.
I need an AED.
There commotion has started because like Quinn screamed essentially when
Oh, fuck.
when this happened. So a commotion has started, and you briefly make eye contact with the Schwartz parents, who glower.
Oh, how inconvenient someone is exsanguinated on the ground.
Izzy will call it, is there a medical team in the building? We have someone who's collapsed.
You hear a couple people go, "I'm a
Are
doctor,"
you a doctor or a philosophy doctor?
and you hear one of them
Are you
go,
a medical
"In philosophy, ah." But a few medical doctors do come over.
Izzy will kind of back up to let them have space to be victorious, and then she is looking around for this whatever the fuck it is.
Roll me a glimpse of truth.
Damn it. Maybe I should get more mental. Oh, 11.
Yep, you look up, and this ballroom has like a very lovely like steeple like ceiling. So it's like really tall and everything, and you see just the bravest hint of an outline of something scaling the wall, like going up towards the ceiling and towards like skylight windows.
Okay,
As you like kind of catch its outline, you do see that there is a belly full of red.
Izzy is backing up, is going to skedaddle from the room if she needs to in whatever low-key capacity will cast shadows to make her exit a lot easier. And she is going to scale the fucking building.
All right.
And or be transformed into pink as soon as
Probably because it's gonna be
not inside
cold.
the building. I'm not following Brain fucking cameras.
So while Izzy is parkouring the building, but more like flying to the top of the building. I wonder if cold damage doesn't really bother us because we don't have winterized gear, so like it's fine. It's fine. It's like how Sailor Moon went to the North Pole with their friends in the first season. They wore mini skirts, fought in the snow, no big deal. Anyways,
You're magic. You don't need.
Willa like
Magical thermic gear.
yeah, magical heat.
Which is invisible because that's the solar shade.
Yes. It's with the fanny pack. Willa emerges from the bathroom and she's like, "Oh, okay.
Are you okay? It sounded kind of dire in there.
Well, it sounded like Izzy screamed very loud on the phone. I think they're doing a murder mystery party over there or something. So
Oh, I mean, I think the twins would like that.
yeah, I think there's a murder mystery party going on. But is like the are the footsteps like lingering on here? Or are they like going somewhere else?
They're
Like,
going elsewhere.
oh fuck. Okay. Is this may be shenanigans? Am I able to like cast like a shield like on the roof above me, like and make like a wall to like hinder that monster from proceeding?
How big can you make your shield?
Any size, any shape, and any size. It says in the book. You can check me on that, but that's what it says.
Shield for what?
Shield is on page 38.
38.
Yeah, it says I can make any shape or size for a shield.
Create shields of any size and shape. You gain +1 to all protect someone rolls.
Am I
I
able
would-
to do that, or is that shenanigans?
I would say, I think I let it slide last session, but I think that means that this shield is like attached to you. Like, it's kind of like
I can't
like
make.
Techno's firewall and Wings Club, you know?
Oh, okay. Well,
So like you technically could do a shield that just goes like straight up and down and goes through the ceiling. I'll give you that if you want to try to stop it in like a wall.
but then Caleb would notice. A big fucking glittering shield.
Unless he's
in front
like,
of me.
wow, that's a really cool light.
Great party for cut out the. Oh my god.
What's going on?
Oh my god.
Are you okay?
No. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He comes up and he like puts a hand on your shoulder and he's like, you can talk to me. Are you good?
Oh my god.
Is it cramps? Are you in the bathroom for a while?
Totally sprung up on me. I don't think Izzy brought any a whole lot because we kind of like packed a shit ton for the party, so I have literally nothing. And oh my god, I don't know where.
And he goes into the bathroom and he takes off like 2 squares of toilet paper and like folds it and is like, "Is that enough?"
No.
He takes another square and is like,
No.
I don't have them, so I don't know.
You clearly don't have sisters. Okay.
No, it's just me.
Okay. Maybe there's some stuff like in like the gift shop or something. I feel like they would have like a convenience store where they sell like a little bit of everything over there.
I mean, there is a but
She's fucking dead.
No. She's still alive, but she's barely breathing.
Okay, yeah.
And he's into a fish that he don't believe in. And Caleb's like,
She's got no time to think.
Are you able to run down to the store?
I'll just go to concierge. What do I ask for? Do you like the flat ones or the stick up one?
Okay,
Sister?
No, he's an only child.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Okay, well, I need
the disc. Or the cup?
I need
It's a cup, right?
ibuprofen.
Okay.
Ibuprofen.
Yeah.
I do like chocolate when it's time of the month, and tampons.
Okay.
Do you know what those look like, right?
Yeah, they're the stick up ones, right?
Yes.
Like a push pop.
Yeah. Like a push pop. I mean, yeah. So, are you able to just run down real quick and?
Yeah. Do you want to like sit down and I'll take care of the rest of the party stuff.
No, it's okay. It's okay. The cramps aren't that debilitating right now. You go downstairs.
He gives you a kiss on the forehead and goes, "I'll be back."
Aww. Willa feels really bad for lying to him. Aww. And when I see Caleb like get into the elevator to go to the main floor, Willa is gonna take like the stairwell or whatever, and then go to the first floor and like spy music, and then she kind of like slips out through the back or whatever, like doing a look around to make sure no one's watching. Do I need a roll for that or like no? And I transform this in her. She has more armor now.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. That's
There's a perfect space for a fanny pack, like right there.
yeah,
Literally just like boop,
right there.
right there.
I'm bringing Stanley with that.
That's where the fanny pack
I'm like,
is.
Stanley, we're going on a trip, and I put him in the
holy
trip. And then I transform, and then I fly up to the roof, and what do I see? Fish monster? I have sword in my hand.
If you have your sword and you see that this creature is like, it's kind of like crawling
Nope,
and it looks up.
nope. I
And it-
point my sword at it and see if it like shrivels away from like the fire.
It like takes a little step back and kind of like looks at you
Mm-hmm.
and like looks down at the sword and like back at you. And you see that it's like not invisible anymore, so it's like it's looking at you.
No. Go crawl back in the hole where you came from, as if it can understand me. I would like to do a bellowing roar.
Okay.
And what that does is that basically if I succeed, it basically forces the monster or whatever to like flee and run away from me or whatever.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure like there's extra details to it. And that is a persona.
Roll that persona.
Oh fuck, that's a 14. You're gonna crawl back in the hole where you came from and never come back ever.
Your voice, it like thaumaturgy gets loud and it kind of echoes, and you hear it echo in the mountains enough to hear like a little of an avalanche on a higher mountain.
Oh,
And you see this creature kind of like stumbles back, and you see that it like stumbles off of the roof, and like you see it tumbled into a snowdrift and starts running back to the lake.
Are my flies around that they can follow it?
Yeah.
Or can one fox stay behind and lead Willa to wherever another one might be?
yeah. Oh, hello! Lead the way, Captain. I don't know what you're saying. Just point me in the direction of don't know where another monster is?
And it points to the one that's running away.
I hold up Stanley. I'm like, so like, what is this thing? As I like make him watch it run away. What is this thing?
Holy shit. I mean, it's
ugly.
yeah.
But tell me, what else does it do?
I mean, we really don't have fish like that down in the rift.
Well, that's concerning.
Can you take me to where there's water?
There's the lake. It's slightly frozen over.
I mean,
I'm also infested with those things.
Yeah, that Izzy told me about on the phone.
if you can just dunk me in there for like a second.
No!
You're gonna fucking fly fish. Hold on to my ball and stick me in the water so I can get a good look.
What? You want me to go where there's cold water and there are monsters infested over there? You think I am going to tie you to the end of a fishing pole and just ice fish?
Well, I didn't say that. I want you to hold me so that I don't get gotten by any of these things, but I need to take a closer look just to see what's been brewing down there. Because there's no fresh way in hell that our rift is connected to any sort of water out here. No matter what the water cycle says.
We're in and we're out, Stanley. We're in and then we're out. And then I like put them in the fanny pack, zip them up, and I follow the fishman. Yep. I text Izzy through my magical girl phone while I'm flying, like, heading over to the lake. Stanley wants to take a peek. I'll be back, I swear to God. I scared.
Go to the lake.
I have a flaming sword, and also I scared the fishman, so I'm following him back to his home. So, just be careful. I told Caleb I'm on my period. He has no idea what I'm talking about for stuff.
But you're not. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't pack any tampons because we're not on our.
No, but anyways, comrades period.
We just spent so much time together.
We just
know our period.
Yeah. Yeah, but listen. This boy has to go through a 101.
Like a 1-2 day delay, but like it's pretty.
Yeah.
So I need to have a 101 on periods. He has no sisters, apparently. So, anyways, I'll be back soon. Bye, I love you. And then I put my phone away and I follow fish.
Yeah, you follow the fish. It gets to the lake and you see it like skitters across the water and like slinks down into that hole.
Mm-hmm. Are there no other fishmen around?
Don't see it.
I have my flaming sword out and about like a fucking torch, so like no one come near me, no one fucking touch me. And then I go over to the lake. I don't want to land on the ice because I don't know what it would be like on my feet.
Stay a little hover.
I'm hovering over.
Yeah.
I'm hovering over the ice hole or whatever. I'm like, Stanley, in and out, okay? Death grip on Stanley.
Hey.
Death grip on Stanley. And also, like, I have.
Roll me a keep your wits about you.
Keep my wits.
That is
That's persona. Okay, good. I'm good with persona.
baby.
That's an 8.
Um,
Oh, cold water. Oh, that is
yeah, the
cold.
water is cold.
Okay, I'm not immune to cold water, so that's good to know, I guess.
And
And I take Stanley back out. What did you see?
oh no, you get a choice here.
Oh no.
So you can hold Stanley in there long enough to get information,
Mm-hmm.
but you are going to open yourself up to either damage or being dragged in yourself.
That's not ideal because Josh isn't here.
Or you can dunk him really quick and not give him a harm to you, but he may not get as much information.
I really like.
I'm not gonna say shit.
I am. Okay, I do have an idea though. Okay, I'm going to. I want to assess. I want to get a good idea of like what the fucking creature is, so that we can get rid of it quickly.
Okay.
Because there's a whole bunch of people like on the lodge, so I'm gonna open myself up to danger.
Okay.
Gonna open myself up to danger. I have a contingency plan though, just in case.
Okay. You stick Stanley in, and your hands are cold. And he goes,
Stanley,
I know.
Stanley.
Holy fucking shit.
I have my flaming sword just like right next to me, so I'm like kind of hovering over near it for warmth or whatever. So
and
like,
that gives you a little bit more visibility into the dark waters, and you see that
oh
it's
no,
coming up
no,
to come and grab you.
no.
And I need you to roll a physical check.
+2, +2, +2, +2. Oh, that's a fucking 10. That's
yeah.
a fucking 10. You know.
And Stanley goes, holy fucking
I do not fuck with sea monsters. I don't know.
Its hand like slams on the side and just kind of slinks back.
I like stuff Stanley into my fanny pack and I take my sword. I'm like, you're magical fire, so water doesn't put you out, right? And I kind of like dunk the sword into the water to see.
It stayed lit.
Wow! Very helpful. But yeah, wait a minute. What if I just keep the sword in here to deter them from coming out of the hole?
You stick the sword in.
Yeah,
And you
that's not gonna
see
work.
that the creature that was coming to grab you kind of like looks up at you with its eyes, and you see that there is a little bit of red kind of cycling through it. And it just kind of swoops back down to the bottom.
I take the sword out and so I would like to just leave like a little shield bubble to be like a little cork to be on top of the hole of the lake, but apparently that's not gonna work now.
Mm-mm.
Fuck. Yeah.
Unless you want to stand there the whole night.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
You just keep watching for the whole fucking lake because all of it could be a
I make like a little ice igloo around me. Hello. Go back. No. Go back in there. Go back in there.
These are not the cute little slimes. They were cute. These things are fucking cute.
Okay.
Something else.
Can I stick my hand in there, do purifying touch in the water, and like purify the water that's in the lake?
You start to like do that, and Stanley's like, no. Please don't put your hand back in there.
No. Okay. We're gonna fly back now. So
Yeah, take me back.
I fly over to wherever Izzy is, I guess. Yeah. So while I'm flying towards where Izzy is or whatever, I just want to do like a scope around like with my flaming sword to be like a metal detector for like fish monster. Hello.
I won't even make you roll for it because you don't see anything.
Oh. Okay, well that's good to know. And I asked Stanley, okay, so what'd you learn from down there? What'd you see?
There's hundreds of these things. There's so many of them, and they're in like these little eggs. It's like they're bringing back like a life force to awaken all of them.
What? This is Cthulhu. Okay.
And there's rift water in there. That's fucking rift water.
Why didn't you let me purify that?
I didn't know what it was gonna do to you, Willa, because it's not regular rift water. And honestly, I got a bit of a headache after being in there.
Oh. Not regular rift water. What do you mean by that? Is like rift water extra concentrated?
Well, I mean, the water in the rift is not this cold. Things like that don't live in the rift. It's like almost like it's manufactured, Willa. It doesn't feel real.
Like
it's
natural?
It's not natural. Thank you, Izzy.
It was not
And
him.
you meet up on the roof because Izzy, you have.
Can I have a moment because I want to decimate this dude real quick?
Oh yeah.
I'm like, Izzy's not a close combat fighter.
No, she's
by
not.
Absolutely any
She's
means.
gonna fucking deck this thing.
She's not gonna exactly punch it, but like Izzy had the most delightful conversation with Victoria.
Yeah.
She was so sweet to just try and come and bring Izzy a receipt for all of her things that she got, and then Victoria got.
She did.
Even though she's probably in very good care, Izzy is pissed. The twins' birthday was ruined. Victoria's on the fucking ground, and that thing is just chock full of her fucking blood, like a goddamn pregnant jellyfish. And she kind of just feels like bile like bubbling up in her throat.
Ooh.
And she kind of like stalks towards it, and she will do a hex on it real quick.
Acid spit.
But hold on.
Acid spit.
That's an 11.
Yes.
So
Hex
I'm
away,
going
baby.
to make it not be able to move and flee the area.
Okay.
I don't know if there's any others I want to do. Is she just gonna stop towards it very slowly? She's like, you know why you're here. I have an idea of what you want. Looking down at the belly full of Victoria's blood. But you're not going anywhere with that. Oh, don't give me that.
The fish man pouts at you.
She gets right up to it and she's like, I'm going to rip you on him. And every other single fucking thing that you are. Because not this fucking weekend, not today, not tomorrow, not on my potential girlfriend's goddamn fucking birthday, and you're not taking any more blood from anyone. She acid spits right in its face. And
Ooh, point blank.
also probably in its gut.
Oh, for damage.
Okay, I don't even know what the fuck my damage is.
I think
so. I'm just pissed. What do I do for damage? It's a blood acid from my mouth. It's for clash checks.
Yep, so
It's a
roll
plus
a clash,
physical.
which is plus physical.
Right.
Unless, don't you have a thing that makes magical attacks mystical?
I think it's with barrel rolls.
Okay.
And
That's still-
I
Still a 10.
think
Yeah, still a 9 though.
Flies are mystical, but I don't believe acid is.
Yeah,
That's
Still a 9.
It's still a 9. So you knock it off the roof.
Ooh.
And you see that it's like frozen in a snowdrift, and you see that like it falling kind of brought some snow from the roof with it, so it's kind of buried under there.
Izzy will she doesn't know exactly if it's dead, and technically rolling 11 she has a full 2. So she's also going to just deal another 1 damage.
You'll take it.
Okay. Izzy's going to like float down and kind of just inspect to see if it's alive.
I float a little closer to
Because she's
it.
like, that was way too fucking quick, and she's still fucking pissed.
Well, you see that it is down in this snowdrift and it's frozen, but you see that like from its like arms and legs, from its limbs, it's leaking Victoria's blood.
Oh, there's gonna be blood all over the place. That's not
Izzy
ideal.
says, one to answering Stanley's question. Natural is the word you're looking for. Willa, can I have your flaming sword? Willa,
Natural.
Can you wield my flaming sword?
fucking know right now.
Oh, also, it doesn't go out underwater. Good to know.
Sweet. Izzy, if she can, would like to just plunge the sword into his fucking belly.
Well, you take the sword, but the flames go away.
That's fine. Piercing damage is still piercing
It
damage.
is still piercing damage.
Yeah,
Right?
roll a clash.
Okay.
You gotta be angrier.
Righteous fury.
That's a 7.
Yeah, it goes in, but you see that it just makes another little hole and it starts to leak again.
Izzy's like, fucking damn it.
I'll take the fire sword. I'll take the sword. Does it catch it back on fire? And so when I grab the sword, I don't take it out. Does like the fire kind of like do something extra to it? Because it's, I'm assuming, plunged into this monster.
You see that it singes the incision point. So you see like a black sooty kind of like oval line on its tummy.
Okay.
So even when it starts to like turn invisible to try to like escape or like try to move, you still see that. So it no longer can go completely invisible.
Oh, well, that's handy. Can I stab him again? This is kind of like barbaric, like repeatedly stabbing like a mound of snow.
Yeah.
+2 for stab.
Oh, yeah, that's a 14.
You stab it and you see that its eyes, it kind of blinks and then it just settles.
Not moving.
Not moving.
I take sword out.
Now it has a line on its tummy and a line like at its chest.
It's not disappearing though, or whatever. It's just, we gotta get rid of the body.
Izzy is just standing there staring at it. She's like, I can't even fucking kill a goddamn fish.
You did pretty good.
I can kill a dead fish, but I can't kill a damn.
Knocked it off the building, which is pretty impressive.
I wanted to just fucking decimate it, but I can't.
You barked in its face, which was pretty disgusting and pretty cool.
Remind me.
What?
I don't see any where do we fucking put this.
Where do we put this body? Like, how do we get rid of the body? Does it disappear into the ether? Like, what does it do, Stanley?
He glances his little eyes over and then looks back at you and then looks back at the convenient dumpsters that are behind the building. And he looks at you guys. And he looks at the
It's not
dumpsters.
eco-friendly to dump whatever the fuck this is.
I think it's made out of snow.
Trash can.
Easy, I don't know what the fuck this thing is. I don't think it's compostable though.
Actual dumpster fire.
I mean, if it can get charred into absolutely nothingness, that could work a lot better than it just staying half invisible.
is there like a bonfire pit we can find?
It's like, this is the first time I've ever actually thought about arson being the correct answer.
Yes, I clap you so hard on the shoulder, like, yes.
Oh, why did it have to be these two? Oh, not to say that you two aren't a delight. You guys are very, very lovely. But
Oh,
what we need right now is to get rid of this and make sure that nobody else in that little hotel gets
Got.
got.
Okay.
I don't want none of them to be sleeping with the fishes, if you know what I mean.
Izzy kind of thinks for a second.
Should we
She's
throw
like, how many fish things did you find around here?
I scared one off the building and it scuttled back into the lake, and then there was another one that tried to grab me from the lake hole, but I dodged it.
Around here because
I didn't see anything else.
Well, I said there were 3 that escaped, and that's 1, 2, and
I didn't
kind of like wiggles
see.
her third finger like there should be another one.
So the third one is inside.
Izzy would like to check in with her flies immediately.
I'm texting Benny right now.
Do not no.
I'm texting just Benny, not Benny in the jet.
Tell Eddie, say anything to Daisy, absolute nothing.
Okay, I just say like, keep your eyes peeled. Code N, nefarious mermaid shit, because I gave him a list of the codes, so he should know that. Code N, don't tell Daisy.
He doesn't respond.
What do my flies say? Do my flies say anything?
Some of your flies are like in the woods. They have lost sight of the third one. They're like, buzz, 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 buzz.
It might be inside somewhere.
Izzy would like to try to maybe use divination to just like check just random parts of the ski lodge, perchance.
What if we just cover this in snow and walk away?
Discounting the area that Willa found hers in and maybe Izzy found hers in to narrow it down.
Yeah,
to
for sure.
a smaller area of attack. That's a 7.
You check around and you don't see, like, you kind of almost like security footage are like seeing bits of the hotel. You see that Sam is standing in like kind of the vestibule now, because a lot of the folks have kind of exited out of the ballroom. And you see that Lucinda and Obadiah are talking very hushed together, and you see that Benny and Daisy are like very firmly holding each other's hands. And they both kind of have just like blank expressions on their faces and are just holding each other for support.
Izzy kind of like blinks her eyes open. She's like,
What's the plan here?
get rid of the body, go back to normal.
How do we
Keep
get?
eyes filled.
Where do we get rid of body?
Izzy kind of looks at the trash bin. She's like, honestly, if it could get set on fire, that'd be a lot better. Or if we could just,
Spontaneous combustion is the thing.
Spontaneous.
if you could just burn that thing in recognizability, and then one point maybe today, tomorrow we can heal Victoria.
There's no security camera security cameras out here.
No, there's attachments.
So they don't see 2 suspicious magical girls throw a body into a dumpster?
Fucking disgusting.
Okay, so
Fucking disgusting.
I guess Pink and I take the body, throw in the dumpster, and I'm like, fire. And I poke like some of the random like other garbages that are inside this garbage thing, and I'm like,
Small fire.
Small fire. I kind of like tug the garbage bin a little bit away from the building so it doesn't potentially catch the rest of the building on fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tug it just a little bit. Good 6 feet away from the building. Set it on fire.
Izzy kind of backs away. She's like, I'm gonna slip back into the party. I'll meet you back in our room.
Cool. I just want to make sure that the fishman body is burning.
Yep.
And
It's burning along with the trash that's around it.
Okay, and it's not like
super eco-friendly.
I just don't want it to like become like an uncontrollable fire.
Nope, it's staying, like the dumpster's pretty tall, and you see that like it looks like the trash came recently because there's not a lot in there.
My first ever dumpster fire. Lou giggles to herself. I fly back over to like my side of the lodge and like try to like get back into the room. Detransformed.
Roll me a plus physical.
I mean, don't mind if I do. 10.
Yep. You get back into the room and into the bathroom just in time for Caleb to knock on the door and go, I got the stuff.
And like crack open the door open. Did he grab? I like gremlin grab it.
They had just regular chocolate and then one with pretzels in it, which I don't know is
Pretzels.
yeah. It's not spicy, but they didn't have anything spicy. And then they had 2 sizes of tampons, so I didn't know which one to get, so I got both.
That works. Thank you. And
I
I
didn't know they were different sizes.
yeah, you need to have a 101 on this. Like, okay. If you're planning on sticking around.
I mean, I definitely do, so...
I grab stuff and I like kind of close the bathroom door, and I just sit on the bathroom floor like with all this stuff in my arms. Like, I don't need any of this, but I'll take the chocolate. And I rustle around in the bathroom, sounding like I'm doing stuff, and then I walk out, and yeah, and I text Izzy like making sure that she got back into the building. You're alive, right?
Izzy, probably after having left Willa in the dumpster fire, quite literal fire dumpster, she will be transformed in a relatively excluded area with her shadows, dropping them and just kind of like re-entering softly into the party room to see probably what she saw originally. How is Victoria? How are the
It looks like paramedics have arrived and are getting her onto like a stretcher and like taking her out. And so like you do see like a couple of the doctors that were dressed very swankily have taken off their suit coats and are like, we did a good deed. High fives.
Sorry, Grey's
And-
Anatomy.
You see one of them go, excuse me, little lady, I don't think you are supposed to be in here right now.
I just want to make sure Victoria was okay.
She's doing a lot better now. We got her a little bit of oxygen, and thankfully they're gonna be able to do a transfusion on her at the local hospital.
Of course, there's a hospital here.
What?
Oh, honey, I don't think your tiny little mind will understand this, but she was really low on, like, her blood pressure was just almost non.
So she's gonna get a bolus of fluid?
Yes. Okay. And you hear the other one go, she's smart, mister.
And she kind of like cocks an eyebrow and she's like,
You cannot underestimate these youths these days.
Izzy kind of like grimaces and she's like, I'm assuming that she's going into the nearest hospital system?
Oh, correct. Yes, indeed.
Okay, well, I'm glad she's doing better. Thank you so much for everything that you did. She's trying to like panic a little bit.
They preen a little bit, and you see them go, yes, we did a good deed today. Oh, indeed. You know, I think Obadiah is going to be in our good graces for a while. Oh, I do believe so.
I do declare.
Anna watches that she as politely as possible exits herself from this fucking good job boy conversation.
Oh, yeah. You catch sight of Sam, who's holding the bag that you had brought, and they're like, hey, I got this bag.
Izzy kind of just like takes it back and she's like, thanks, I didn't, I forgot about it a little bit.
It's okay. Are you good?
We'll be fine. Maybe not now, but I will be.
Man, this is a lot.
Yeah.
I really want to talk to Benny, but I don't think it'd be a good idea right now.
Izzy kind of looks over and does she see like the consolidation, probably not gonna go nowhere vibe?
You see that Obadiah's on the phone, and Lucinda is talking to someone who looks like the general manager of the property.
Uh-oh.
And you see that this general manager is like kind of panicked, and they've closed the doors of Victoria's shop.
Someone's gonna get fired.
And you see that
flicker of light and then a woman passed out. They can't know shit.
and then Benny and Daisy are like, they've gone from like holding hands to Benny with his arm around Daisy, and they're just kind of like whispering amongst themselves.
Is there do I think it's safe to approach?
Oh yeah, like the lobby's pretty full, and the Schwartz parents are pretty distracted.
Izzy kind of like slowly like approaches and like just like clears her throat a little bit.
Hi, Izzy.
So, a party.
I want to take this shirt off.
I mean, you could, but I think present company would be rather uncomfortable.
They both kind of chuckle,
You
and
guys don't enjoy being a golden wrapped wonka bar?
Bongo bar.
and Daisy's like,
Gold really isn't my color.
Izzy kind of shrugs. She's like, it looks pretty good.
you're being nice.
No, not really.
I thought we agreed.
Well, it would be a lot worse.
Penny's like, I thought we agreed to not bullshit each other.
I mean, I thought you guys looked kind of badass up on the thrones there, but like the poses were kind of bland. Like I think there could have been more like zhuzh to them, a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more demanding characteristic. But
Penny like gives you a gentle like boop on the nose.
hey,
It's like, it's our birthday. You have to be nice to us.
I don't think there was a rule in that about being nice to you.
Well, you at least have to be nice to Daisy.
That's true. He smiles. She kind of looks over at the parents and she's like, well, it's not exactly a dimming the lights moment, but is now a good time?
They both nod. They're like, yeah.
Let's fucking go!
Izzy kind of like grabs both of their hands and just slowly just tugs them away. No lights flickering. She's just like, we're just gonna leave.
And I want to give as much time to this as possible. So we're gonna put it there.